There's a lot of confusion about the term artificial intelligence or AI, especially among older Americans whose first experience with technology was a rotary telephone or watching Howdy Doody and Buffalo Bob on Saturday morning's television. Newspapers and magazines, books and movies suggest that powerful computers, sometimes in the form of mechanical humans, are poised to take over the world.
I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. You forgot to say please.
Take it! Oh.
Can't let you take the man's wheels, son. Now get off before I put you down. That's it, goddammit.
Some say that smart machines will transform the earth into a utopia where physical work is unnecessary, disease is vanquished, and the possibility of war non-existent. Others claim that AI will lead to the loss of most freedoms, untold catastrophes, and the eventual extinction of mankind. In 2014, Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, said the development of artificial intelligence was summoning the demon and warned it was more dangerous than nuclear weapons. 3 years later, the billionaire raised the fear factor, tweeting that AI was more dangerous than North Korea. While such outcomes are unlikely in the lives of America's senior citizens, or even the lives of their great-grandchildren, all of us naturally worry about the impact upon our descendants and the lives they will live. An impartial person taking a closer look at the technology, realistically just another gadget in man's tool chest intended to improve his physical comfort, will discover that the promises or threats of AI are largely hype at this time. Ken Griffin, CEO of the Citadel Hedge Fund, notes that many CEOs praising AI are actually benefiting from technologies that have nothing to do with artificial intelligence. Ed Yardeni, an economist and market analyst, is more blunt. He says that AI rock stars are overhyping the technology to boost their stock prices and make more money. He suggests that AI popularity is an investment bubble ready to burst. Goldman Sachs, the American investment firm, says that the technology's progress is exaggerated, while the CEO of China's largest search engine says that there are few practical applications to date. Forbes magazine recently published an article claiming that AI hype needs a reality check. According to the author, the real threat isn't an AI takeover, but AI overload. He notes that AI is just code and algorithms. An advanced tool? Yes, but it is still just a tool. I will transform into my professor model to explain AI and its capabilities, to demonstrate that the use of term artificial intelligence is generally misunderstood and misapplied. Even so, I want to be perfectly clear. No computer in the world today, or likely to be created in the 21st century, can replicate or compete with the extraordinary capabilities of our human brains. People are naturally afraid of artificial intelligence because they know very little about it. Most of their feelings are the result of science fiction movies and books, and a lack of familiarity with computers generally. What is artificial intelligence? Unsurprisingly, there is considerable confusion over the term and its definition. In almost every case, linguists agree that the term relates the processes required to collect, interpret, understand, and act in a manner to maximize the favorable impact of the action or achieve the intended outcome. A good example of AI technology is its use producing my image, as well as the more photorealistic version of me used earlier. Midjourney, the application uses a specific type of artificial intelligence called a generative adversarial network, or GAN. Using text prompts, the software generates an image based on its training and interpretation of the prompt. For example, the more human-like picture was prompted by the description, photorealistic picture of computer scientist in lab, in white lab coat, white shirt, and red tie. My image is the result of asking the software to create Pixar-style upper body of college professor, smiling into camera, gray hair, glasses, white shirt and tie, tweed jacket. I also asked the software to produce a realistic image of me based on my photograph. I'll let you judge the accuracy of the request. AI enthusiasts are fond of projecting that a computer will eventually reach the capability of a human brain and eventually surpass it. Alan Turing, the brilliant British scientist who led the World War II effort to break the German secret code, proposed a simple exercise to measure a machine's ability to exhibit intelligent behavior that is indistinguishable from that of a human. A human judge communicates with a human and a machine through a computer interface without knowing which is which. The goal of the machine is to convince the judge that it is human by responding to questions in a way that mimics human thought and conversation. The human also tries to convince the judge of their humanity. If the judge is unable to reliably tell the difference between the human and the machine based on their responses, then the machine is said to have passed the Turing test. In hindsight, the test does not reliably test a machine's intelligence, but its ability to mimic human conversation without true understanding. Anyone who has had chatbot interactions can testify that the results are often extraordinary, but they are not artificial intelligence. Some computer scientists and futurists have predicted that singularity, the point in time that the abilities of a computer overtake the abilities of the human brain, will occur during the second half of the 21st century. Such assertions have hit home with the general public. Few research polls find that more than one-half of the public is very concerned about AI and its potential dangers. The misconceptions about machine and human intelligence discount the incredible differences between the human brain and the body's senses of sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch versus a computer and its manufactured sensors as links to the external world. While supercomputers can process vast amounts of data in seconds, something that would take the human brain much longer to accomplish, they lack the general intelligence that humans possess. For example, they cannot function effectively without the specific data they have been trained on. In the real world, an AI machine trained to recognize images of cats is not capable of recognizing dogs without additional training. Humans learn through experience, trial, and error, and often from small amounts of data. The human brain can adapt to novel situations quickly, drawing on previous experiences and intuition. AI systems typically require large amounts of labeled data to learn effectively and learns in a much narrower sense, usually only within the domain it has been trained in. Hopefully, you now have some knowledge about artificial intelligence and some ideas about its future. In the next half hour, Mike, the real person, will provide more examples of the limitation of AI as well as its strengths. Computers are a boon to mankind, but, like all new technologies, there are costs. If you only get one message from this program, it should be that computers don't think. They follow directions based on their programs.
Stay here. I'll be back.